Hello everyone, welcome back. It's nighttime because it is the end of my video, but I'm filming an intro and I don't even look cute to be filming an intro, but I don't care. Today's video is what I eat in a day. I finally stayed home and work from home, so I'm able to do what I eat in a day. I have 3 meals to show you guys. One is a like breakfast tostada. Lunch, I made like a Mediterranean inspired wrap, and then for dinner, I made a pasta dish, one of my favorite pasta dishes, with a new noodle, and I just finished eating, so I'm like pretty full, but it was so good. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that I ate for the day. This isn't to lose weight, this isn't anything like that. These are just the things that I'm eating, just for some like recipe ideas and meal ideas for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. So starting off the day, I always start with coffee. I just noticed that I am never hungry right when I first wake up. I'm not fasting, I'm not trying to avoid eating breakfast. I just genuinely am not super hungry in the morning, and I notice if I force myself to eat, I almost feel sick just because I'm forcing food and I don't want it. So I always just start off with coffee, and I do, sorry, I gotta get all close. I have an espresso. Today I'm gonna do the Nespresso double espresso scuro is what it's called. Normally I'll do it with like milk and like some sort of sweetener, but I bought this and I do not recommend it. It does not taste good. The zero creamer from Starbucks, it's the caramel macchiato one, and it's basically a low sugar one or a no sugar one. It doesn't taste good. I got it just because I really did want to try it. I wanted to see if it tasted good, and I am not trying to cut out sugar. I've told you guys this many times. I'm not trying to do sugar-free or keto or anything like that. I just like to try different things, and if I end up liking it more than a regular creamer, then I'd be like, cool, I found a creamer that I like. But I don't recommend this. It doesn't taste good. But I want to finish it because stuff like this isn't cheap. So I've just been drinking it with my coffee so that I can run through it, and then I'm going to go back to either the oat milk creamer or the almond silk creamer, something like that. Or even if I just go back with milk and some sort of like syrup or something. But I do not like it. I do not recommend it. It has that aftertaste of like sugar-free. If you're somebody that already does like sugar-free because you're doing keto or something like that, you won't really mind it because it has that typical taste of stuff that's sugar-free. So I put a little bit of milk, so my espresso's there. I put a little bit of milk and then just like a splash, because I don't like my coffee super sweet either. And this will usually be what I drink first thing, and then I'll end up drinking some water, and then sometimes I'll make a smoothie or something like that. So this is usually the first thing that I have in the mornings, along with some water, and I'll just keep it like that until I'm actually ready to eat. So I will see you guys for breakfast. Okay, it's 11:30, so I'm ready to make some food. What I think I'm gonna make is a green smoothie, which I've made it a couple of times. I don't think I've ever showed it, but it's really good, really healthy, has a lot of good stuff in it. So I'm missing one ingredient, which is lemon. So I'm hoping, I have a lime here, I'm hoping that the lime will kind of work. So in the blender, you need coconut milk. So coconut milk in there. And I don't measure anything, I just fill it. And then frozen pineapple. I only do a couple pieces. I'll do like one. Let's see if here we go. So yeah, so there's like 5 mango or pineapple pieces, and then you do frozen mango. I don't love mangoes in smoothies, so I usually don't put too much. I'll put like 3 banana. So I put, this is just like a piece of a frozen banana. I usually freeze my bananas pretty quick because I don't eat them fast enough. Some kale. This is frozen as well because it just goes bad too fast. And put like as much as you can in there. You can also put spinach, which sometimes I'll do, but I can't fit much more in there. And then you're supposed to do half a lemon, but I'm officially out of lemon, so I need to pick some up. So I'm just gonna do lime. And it comes out like a really vibrant green color because of the kale. But it tastes very, very good. I will drink this while I make my food. So for food, I'm making a like breakfast tostada type of thing. I made one yesterday and it was really good, so I want to make one again. So I'm using these tortillas here. These are the Mission Carb Balance flour tortillas. They're 4 grams of carbs. I'm not like doing any of that, but I like the tortillas. They taste good and they're lower in the carb range, so it's like, why not? I don't eat them for like any other reason. So they're pretty big. You can see like they cover my face. So I will usually take this and I will cook this in avocado oil so that it's really, really crispy. And then I have avocado and I'll smear avocado on it and then do a fried egg. So, and I'll usually fry my egg in a little bit of butter. And I think I've mentioned in like vlogs and stuff that I go into like these phases with eggs. Sometimes I'm really into them and then other times I'm not. So I'm literally just eating them when I'm in the mood for them because I get tired of them pretty quickly. So I'm just waiting for the pan to heat up, both pans actually. All right, so my butter is pretty much melted, so I'm gonna put my egg. But I do want to feel really good when my dress gets here, which is very soon. So I'm just trying to eat the best that I can. And I've mentioned also before that I love healthy foods. Like it's not a struggle for me or hard or like depressing to eat fruits and vegetables and really, really healthy foods because I really enjoy eating them. I don't do it out of punishment. I do it because like my body craves fruit and vegetables. I'm not like doing this out of like a punishment, which you guys already know if you watch my videos. I am basically healing from very strong past disordered eating because I've been so obsessed with like diet. That's not good. It's not a good life to live, and I don't want to do that anymore, even if that means I gain a little bit of weight, which I have, because I am not dieting. So all throughout like last year and the beginning of this year, like I've definitely put on some pounds because I'm actually eating normal food. I'm eating rice, I'm eating bread, I'm eating pasta. I'm not obsessing over weight or the number on the scale or anything like that. But I do know when I put on my dress, I want to feel confident in it. I don't want to feel like, damn it, I should have, let me sit here and now like cut everything out of my diet and just eat rice and vegetable or chicken and vegetables every day. I don't want to do that. And just eating very delicious things that I absolutely love and adding as much fiber as I can. Tons of vegetables and tons of fruit. Like, and that's what I already eat. Like I already eat like that. I just want to really make sure that I'm on it. And like yesterday we went to Valentine's Day dinner and we went to our favorite restaurant, Armando's, and I had carbonara and I had margarita pizza and it was great. I loved it. No regrets. But today is a new day, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my very healthy eating, my green smoothie, and this is just the stuff that makes me feel the best, so that's what I'm gonna do. So here you can see my egg is cooking, and I also have my tortilla. So you can see here, it's nice and crispy, which is what I want, and I'm just putting it on a paper towel so that it can let out some of the oils. What I have found makes me feel the best, and this is not me giving you a rule book of what I think you should do. I think you should do whatever you wanna do. I don't think anybody should follow what anyone eats to look a certain way. I don't think anything like that. I try my best to add vegetables to everything. So even if it's something that normally wouldn't call for vegetables or a recipe that doesn't have any vegetables in it, instead of me not eating it, I will add veggies to it. So I just have my egg here. You can obviously air fry. I just didn't feel like pulling my air fryer out because we leave our air fryer like under the cabinet. I'm gonna take avocado. That's gonna be the first layer. That first. I'm just gonna like spread it a little bit. I don't wanna like smash it, but I want it at least like as the base. Move this right here. I should grab my tripod is what I should do. This is what it looks like. Then I'm gonna take spinach because like I said, I put vegetables on everything as much as I can. Now I'm going to cut some tomato and red onion. Just scatter it kind of all over. And then I'm gonna do a couple slices of tomato. Because tomato is one of my favorite foods. Almost looks like a pizza, but it's not. All right, so here is my breakfast. Delicious. All that looks like ketchup, but it's not. It's like a salsa. Don't know how many calories this is. Don't count, don't care. And then I have my green smoothie and I have some water. I just needed to report that that was absolutely delicious. 10 out of 10. So good. Very good. I should like fix myself up a little, right? I just got out of the shower. I've been working on my, like in the backyard on the patio all afternoon. I tried to take Leonard for a WALK, but he lately has been fighting us very hard on the like mouthpiece that we have for him, and bashing his face into the cement is just a whole show. So I had to turn back around, and then I just sat in the backyard because I needed to like be away for a second. I sat in the backyard and I got some work done, and now I'm getting pretty hungry. It's 2:49. I just got out of the shower. I feel nice and clean. I smell good, and I'm about to make a Greek chicken sort of thing. I don't even think I have all the toppings. So last time I made this, I literally just grabbed whatever I thought would work. Last time I did it, I had cucumbers. I made like a sauce out of like a whole bunch of different things. So this is literally just something that I'm making out of whatever ingredients I have, and I feel like that's the best thing with like wraps. You literally just find anything that you own and you put it in a wrap, and that's it. Last time I used chicken that I had made like a couple days prior, but I have a fresh pack of chicken out, so I'm going to season it according to how I want like the flavors, I guess. Last time I had my chicken, it was marinated, or not marinated, it was cooked in like Spanish flavors, so that didn't work out the same, but I was like, whatever, I don't even care. Like, it's gonna taste good, so whatever. So this time I'm going to season it kind of like more herby, I guess if you wanna call it. I'm gonna use like oregano. I think I have dill, so I'm gonna try to grab some dill. For the chicken, I'm gonna use dill weed, crushed red pepper, garlic, oregano, and then salt and pepper. And I'm just taking like one thin chicken tenderloin. I'm actually gonna use the rest of this chicken for dinner tonight. Cutting up the chicken. Salt. This is some Antica Salina sea salt, product of Italy. I don't know. I found it at like Marshall's. Putting some ground pepper, dill weed, and that's very important. I love dill. Some oregano and garlic. So super easy. I'm just going with the flavor profile that is based on the dish. I'm done with this, and that's just sitting there. I'm going to start prepping the vegetables. So I'm doing some tomato, and I definitely need to go out and get more tomato. Do some sliced onion, just like how I did it earlier. I'm just gonna do like one good chop, and then I'm gonna cut that in half. So then we have some red pepper. I figure bell pepper is good in everything. Lenny. Leonard loves bell peppers. That's it, you can't have all of them. Black olives right here. And I also am like obsessed with olives. I have been since I was really young. All kinds, green, black, on pizza. Olives and tomatoes were like my things when I was little. We're also going to put banana peppers. Love banana peppers. I know I say this all the time, but I love all food. Like, I am a food obsessed girl. Then we have some feta cheese here, which is very important. I'm gonna use this, and this, all the seasonings for a little sauce. So for the sauce, This is what we're gonna need. I do like a very small amount, like that much. This is like half a teaspoon of sour cream, a tiny little squeeze, tiny, of mayo. So that's probably half a teaspoon as well. So this is how much of the white product I have here. Then we're going to season it with dill, pepper, oregano, garlic, salt. And again, I would have normally put lemon in here, but I ran out, which is tragic. So I don't know if I should use my other lime. I feel like that flavor is gonna be weird, but I need the citrus. If you have lemon, use lemon, or if you're gonna make this recipe, get lemon. Don't use lime. Then the last part is I take feta and I put just like a sprinkle of it in there, and I smash the feta into the sauce and then mix it all together. So it's kind of like a feta type dressing sort of thing. So it's a little bit chunky. These are the Tomorrow's carb-wise multigrain tortillas. They're a little bit bigger, so since I have a lot of toppings in this, I'm gonna use one of these. I buy these all the time, regardless of what type of way I'm eating, but it's just one of these tortillas. And I'm literally just gonna cook it for like a couple seconds on each side because I don't want it to be super crispy. And then I'm gonna drain it and pat it down. All right, so the tortilla is out. I'm patting it dry. This is why I normally use the air fryer. Obviously the air fryer is just healthier overall, but I hate patting the oil off of things. So it's a little bit crispy, but not too much because I want to be able to fold it, but I want it to have crunch. I have all of my toppings right here. So I'm literally just going to dress the tortilla. So I'm putting the spinach on the bottom just because it's the easiest. I'm going to put the cooked chicken. It's already diced. Then I'm gonna put the olives, onions, bell pepper, tomato. I really, really wish I had cucumber, but it's fine. It'll taste good regardless. And then on top, banana peppers. That looks so delicious. And then I'm gonna use the sauce. I feel like I need a little bit more juice. So like for it to be really liquidy. And now top it off with a little bit more feta. And feta's pretty salty. Like it's a pretty salty cheese, so I feel like it gives a lot of flavor to the food. Here is my lunch meal. Pretty much like a Greek inspired or Mediterranean inspired chicken wrap. How delicious does this look? And I'm just gonna have more water because I'm thirsty. So I think because feta cheese is so like salty, every time I have it, I always want something sweet afterwards. So I have been eating these, and oh my god, you guys, I am obsessed with them. These are the Chobani Flip yogurts, and this one specifically is the strawberry cheesecake. I've tried almost all of them at this point. Like right now in my fridge, I have the almond coco loco, I have the strawberry cheesecake, and I have the Boston cream. I normally have the s'mores one. I have a whole bunch of different ones, but this is what it looks like when you open them if you've never like tried them before. They are so good. Very, very, very recommend. So it's split like in half. And this one has a strawberry low-fat Greek yogurt with graham cracker cookies, cream cheese frosting chunks, and coated rice crisps. So this is what it looks like. Right? So you take this and you flip it over. And it has tons of little toppings in there. And those have basically like been replacing like dessert because they are so good. Like, I prefer them over ice cream. That's how delicious they are. So I'm about to eat this while I drink more water and just do some more work on the couch. I'm kind of just like chilling, hardcore chilling today because I haven't worked from home in over a week. So I'm just gonna chill. Once I finish that, I'm gonna like wash up the dishes, and then for dinner I'm going to be making a pasta. It's like a chicken dish that I make pretty often. I don't know if I've ever made it on YouTube before because I haven't done what I eat in a day in a really long time. But it's delicious. It's one of Tyler's favorites, and I bought this new pasta. It's like a lower carb pasta, but it's still like a starch. It's not like a konjac noodle or like a vegetable noodle. It's an actual carb, so I'm really excited to try it. I hope it tastes good. I just wanted to try it out because I saw it for the first time and I was like, that looks interesting. I want to try that. So I'm gonna try that out tonight. So I will show you guys how I make that. And yeah, I'm gonna eat my yogurt because that shit is delicious. You guys, I am so bad at this. I started cooking dinner and I was like, oh my god, I'm supposed to be vlogging. So really quickly, I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown of what I'm making. I have chicken in the pan right here. I'm making my favorite like Italian, I call it the chicken, like that's what me and Tyler call it. So I have chicken in here seasoned with Italian seasoning, garlic, salt, pepper, you know, season your chicken however you want to season it. And it's cooking in olive oil. I have one pot here with water, you know, starting to get heated up. And for this recipe, sorry guys, I'm all over the place. The main components of the sauce are tomato sauce and heavy cream. So I literally have right here tomato sauce and heavy cream, and then you literally just season it like Italian, add a little bit of butter, cook your noodles, and that's how you kind of eat it. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm making it. Right now my chicken is cooking. Cook it all the way through, and then you're gonna take it off of the pan. So I'll show you guys once we get to that step. So I'm currently heating up another pot of water. Because I'm gonna cook these right here. This is from a brand called Al Dente, and they are carbonara egg fettuccine noodles. So they are made with cage-free eggs, non-GMO ingredients. They're 170 calories. They have a lot of fiber. They're not like low carb as in like keto or anything. They're low carb as in just like a lower carb. Very, very minimal ingredients. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 ingredients, made in Germany, whatever. So it says, I've never made these before, so it says to add the pasta to a pot of boiling salted water and test it after 3 minutes, and then you're done. So the serving size is 2 cups. All right, so I'm taking out the chicken because in this same pan is what we're gonna make the sauce in. So butter, and like I always say, I don't measure anything, so I don't have measurements. Throw some butter in there. Use minced garlic. I like a lot of garlic, so I just dump it in there. So garlic is in there. Next, I'm gonna put tomato sauce. Once again, I'm not measuring. You have to base it off of like how many people you're cooking for. So if you're cooking for a family of 4 or something, I don't know. There's the tomato sauce. Then we're gonna put heavy cream. And it's gonna kind of turn into like a orange, like it kind of looks like a vodka sauce, sort of. An orangey sort of color. So once that's in there, you salt and pepper it. So I'm literally just gonna salt, pepper, and you're gonna kind of let this, what is the word? Not cook or sizzle. What's the word?
Simmer?
I guess. I'm putting some garlic because garlic is always good. Putting some red pepper flakes. If you don't like spicy, don't do this. And some salt. Let me do it on this side. And again, I don't measure, I just cook. Then we let that cook for a bit. I keep it very low so that it doesn't overcook. And that's overflowing, so. I hate that pasta does that. All right, so now that this is like kind of bubbling up, I put the pasta back there to cook. I'm gonna add...
What kind of pasta?
I told them already, this one. The al dente.
Al dente.
I didn't measure it, I just put whatever I thought. I'm putting spinach, and anytime I cook anything, Tyler will tell you, I put spinach in it because you can't even tell. You can't taste it, right? Right? Tell the truth.
You can taste it a little bit.
No, you can't. Spinach doesn't taste like anything.
Okay, I guess you can taste it a little bit all.
You're lying if you say it tastes like something. It doesn't. It tastes like a green. Okay, so you let that cook down. All right, so spinach obviously cooks down very, very quickly. So now I'm going in with some chopped Italian parsley. You don't have to add this, but I like to add as many seasonings as I can to give it like the real authentic flavor. So Italian parsley right there, put that in. And then we're gonna use Parmesan. I have this here, it's freshly grated Parm. And this is gonna give it like the cheese flavor. Again, I don't measure, I just pour. This is like the key to any cream sauce. Heavy cream and cheese. Like I said, not the most healthy, but it's delicious. We're gonna let that cook for a few more minutes. Okay, so now that, does this happen to anybody else? Every single time I cook pasta and the pasta water boils over, it leaves like a mark. So I just wait till it like cools down because it's very hot right now, and then I'll clean it off. But anyways, now that this is, you know, basically done cooking, it's reducing, I am going to add vegetables. Like I've mentioned a million times in this video, I add veggies anywhere I can. So I'm literally just like throwing the broccoli in there. I'm gonna put the lid on and let that cook very, very low. Normally I would make like a side salad, but I'm just not in the mood for a salad. I think because I ate so much veggie today, I kind of just want like the satisfaction of just like the carbs. This is my favorite thing ever. This is Italian Bomba hot pepper sauce from Trader Joe's. It's fermented crushed Calabrian chili peppers. I put this in everything. It makes everything spicy, so if you don't like spicy, ignore this. And then I have some Parm here just in case, like to put on top. And then I have a ball of burrata here that my sister bought for the bridal shower and didn't end up using. So I'm gonna put that on top of my pasta. So I'm gonna let that cook for a second, let the broccoli like kind of get warm and soft, and then I'll show you guys what happens next. All right, so here is my dish right now. Broccoli is in there getting pretty soft. I added a little bit of chicken broth. This is the one that I use. I always have chicken broth. You guys know this if you watch my videos. And I just added some just for flavor because I think it's delicious. So that's how it looks right now. And I'm about to add, look at the freaking stove, it's so ugly. I'm about to add the chicken back in here. I don't mind if my noodles are not like mixed into the sauce. Tyler likes his noodles mixed into the sauce. So I will take the noodles and I just pour them in so that they can kind of cook in the sauce. All right, so I'm eating, I'm sorry, I had to switch over to my phone because my camera died. I'm eating the pasta and Leonard's watching. And this has to be, it's almost unreal how like it tastes like regular pasta. The texture is exactly the same. I even made Tyler try it, and Tyler is the pickiest person I've ever met. And he's like, yeah, that tastes like pasta. 10 out of 10. I saw that you can get this on Amazon, so I'll try to link it down below. So, I'm gonna finish my dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed my what I ate today. I hope this gave you some inspo, some new ideas. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.